What makes a story good? There are so many different aspects that come into how to tell a story, how to tell a narrative, so many different things such as character, plot, settings, the way the author brings the audience in and plays with their emotions, world building. And as the title suggests, that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about world building. World building is such a different and unique topic that isn't talked about as much. And I feel like world building has such a big play on anime. Anime does a very unique way of fleshing out its world building, whether that be through its characters, whether that be through the setting, its economy, environment, its political schemes. Anime does a unique way of showing its audience the world building around the entire story. And I like how Attack on Titan does it. Attack on Titan's world building can come off as trash in the beginning because that's exactly what it is. Attack on Titan's initial world building, from the start, we're introduced to a world confined within 3 massive walls that protect humanity from a giant humanoid creatures known as Titans. While this setting may seem simplistic, it's anything but that. The creator's decision to limit our understanding of the world beyond the walls builds such an incredible sense of suspense and curiosity. This confined environment forces us to focus on the lives of the characters within the walls, their struggles, their determinations to reclaim their freedom, the lack of information about the outside world. It makes us wonder what lies beyond, and that's where the genius of the world building comes into play. Following our main character Eren, along with Mikasa and Armin, just being confined in the walls of Shiganshina, and then finally them joining the scouts, being able to go to the outside world, see what's outside the wall, see the Titans, but see the nature, the beauty of the landscape, but being fear for their lives at the same time while they're doing a job. I feel like that's the initial world building we get. That's why people were able to stick with Attack on Titan for so long, because we always knew it was going to be something more than just Paradise the Island. We knew that when Attack on Titan's initial anime debut, 2013, we knew that eventually we'll get to see just beyond what the author is letting the audience know and what the author is letting the audience experience. And that's what we got in 2020 to 2021. We got season 4 and we got such an amazing season. We got to see what was finally beyond Paradise Island. We got to see Marley. We got to see the different characters that are fleshed out. We got to see where Reiner, Berthold, Annie, where they come from. And I think that was what was building for so long. We yearn to see what's beyond Paradise Island, and we are driven to explore the mysteries of the Titans, the history of the world, and the politics of their society. This curiosity, suspense are what keeps us glued to the story. And then when it came to the moment where Attack on Titan was finally expanded, as we left the walls and embarked on a journey to the outside world, the story took a groundbreaking turn. The reveal of Marley, the nation of Marleyans, and the true nature of the Titans was a game changer. So much history was given to us in just one season. It's astounding. The deliberate pacing of the series up until this point made this revelation so much more impactful. We were emotionally invested in the characters, and the wider world was open to us in a way that felt genuinely thrilling. Getting to follow our main characters, although Eren having a different character entirely by the time we got to season 4, being able to follow him into a battle and seeing everything outside of just what we were given for 3 seasons is such an amazing thing. And I love how Isayama was able to how he was able to keep the audience attention for so many years, for 3 seasons, in the story not fall off. It just shows how great of a storyteller Isayama is. And I can't forget, we have to talk about, because of the expansion, because of the world building that we got, the series not only broke streaming services and its records, but also changed the way we perceive shonen anime and manga. It showed that the genre could tackle profound themes and complex characters, making it appeal to a broader audience. The apparent and lackluster world building in Attack on Titan was actually a brilliantly calculated choice by the creator, Hajime Isayama. It built suspense, anticipation, and an insatiable curiosity that drove the series to incredible heights. When the world was finally expanded, it shattered expectations and propelled Attack on Titan to legendary status, setting a new benchmark for the entire shonen anime genre as it is, showing that years later down the line, manga anime that we get later down is going to be influenced by Attack on Titan because of the simplistic world building, but that confined space able to world build outside of that eventually. And I think that was probably the biggest thing that Attack on Titan was able to tackle and overcome and put it to where it needs to be. And so, like always, man, I just want to talk about Attack on Titan's world building. I feel like it's done in a unique way that we don't have to get the world building from the whole start, from the jump of this entire series. We get to know, okay, This is the entire layout of the land. Another anime that does this very well is Hunter x Hunter. After the many years that Hunter x Hunter has been out, we're just finally getting an expanded version of the world where we're getting to the Dark Continent. That's a different type of world building as it is. We thought that the land we were in with Hunter x Hunter was the main thing, but it showed that the author had something, Togashi had something planned down the line. And same thing that Isayama did. He had something planned way beyond the scope of what the audience and the readers, the watchers, what they had planned and thought in their own heads. And I'm glad we was able to finally get this. And Attack on Titan is on its way to finally finish and closing out with such an amazing story. And you could say I'm glazing right now, but even I'm not even the biggest Attack on Titan fan, but I have to give it respect and props where it's due. So man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like always, man, hit that subscribe button, like, and then comment if you need to, and maybe share. And man, like always, y'all have a blessed one.